Hello. As a Christian, you have a strong reason not to give up. Even when life becomes painful, confusing, or exhausting, Christianity does not promise a life without trouble. It promises that you will never face trouble alone and that your suffering is not the end of your story. First, God has not abandoned you, as can be read from Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Your circumstance may change, people may leave, and prayers may seem unanswered, but God's presence is not determined by how you feel. Second, your present suffering is not your final destination. Paul wrote, for our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. 2 Corinthians 4:17. Paul suffered greatly, yet he kept going because he could see beyond the present moment. Third, Jesus understands what suffering feels like. Jesus himself experienced rejection, loneliness, betrayal, humiliation, pain, and death. Therefore, when you cry, struggle, or feel exhausted, you are not praying to someone who cannot understand. Hebrews chapter 4:15 says that he is able to sympathize with our weaknesses. Fourth, God can still bring something good from our struggle. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 does not say that everything that happens is good. It says that God works in all things for the good of those who love Him. What looks like the end may become part of your testimony or witness. Don't make a permanent decision because of temporary pain. That is fifth. Elijah once became so discouraged that he wanted to die. When we read from 1 Kings chapter 19, God did not condemn him. God cared for him, gave him rest, fed him, and then reminded him that his journey was not finished. Sometimes the spiritual answer is simply rest, cry, pray, get help, take one more step, don't quit. 6. There is a crown beyond the struggle. James 1:12 says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial. Revelation 2:10 says, be faithful even to the point of death, and I will give you life as your victor's crown. The Christian does not keep going because every day feels good. We keep going because Christ is worth following to the end. A simple thought to remember: you may be tired, but you are not finished. You may be wounded, but you are not abandoned. You may not understand today, but God is not finished writing your story. Don't give up before you see what God can do with your tomorrow. And perhaps the most important question is, how much longer can I endure? But Lord, give me enough strength to take the next step. God bless you.